For this recipe, you're going to need 1 cup of butter, 1½ cups of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Let's get to making the cookie dough. Here's a bowl. You're going to need a medium to large size bowl. Put in your 1 cup of unsalted butter. I left mine out for a few hours, just to let it get to room temperature and be soft enough for mixing. Now go ahead and put in your 1½ cups of white sugar. The actual recipe calls for 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar, but I prefer my cookies to stay crispier, so I used a different mixture. Go ahead and mix that all up. When you're done, it should look something like this. Now, go ahead and crack your eggs. Mix them into your mixture, 1 egg at a time. At this point, your mixture should look silky smooth. Now go ahead and put in some vanilla. This is just for flavoring, so I'm usually not too strict about the measurements. Now enter a tiny bowl. Go ahead and put in your 1 teaspoon of baking soda and mix it with 2 teaspoons of hot water. Go ahead and mix it up. Throw in your pinch of salt. Mix that mixture a little bit, and then put it into your cookie dough mixture. Mix until completely combined. Now it's time to add the flour. I recommend mixing in 1 cup at a time because it is a lot of flour. After adding in 2 cups of flour, I got a little bit worried because this seemed like a lot of flour, but just trust the recipe, it'll all work out great. Finally, it's time to add the chocolate chips. 2 cups of chocolate chips may seem like a lot, but it's actually perfect for the recipe size. Once you finish mixing in the chocolate chips, I would recommend preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Put your cookie dough to the side. Grab a tray and line it with either parchment paper or a baking mat. Once you roll your cookie dough, place it about 2 to 3 inches apart on the mat. Once your oven is preheated, go ahead and put your cookies in. Bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. I would recommend baking only 1 tray at a time and putting it on the top rack. At the end of these 10 minutes, your cookies will be done. Take them out when they're golden brown and let them sit for about 5 minutes. Enjoy! This recipe makes about 75 cookies, which is a lot. I would recommend freezing your dough. In order to do this, roll your cookie dough into balls before placing them in the freezer. Otherwise, you'll just get a big frozen lump, which is really hard to thaw. If you're wondering how big to make your cookie dough balls, make an OK symbol with your hand. It should drop through this circle easily. What do you think of it?
Good. Nice.
What do you think? I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.